Hey special family, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Autism Mom, and on this channel we talk about autism and everything in between. Today we're doing another fair use reaction video. Let's take a look at the video, shall we?
How many children or people are totally unvaccinated? Is that where do you find? Is it just the parents that stepped up and said? I would think that's a very small percentage because so many of us blindly followed, the recommendations to vaccinate children.
Yeah, it's less than 1% of the public. So the Amish are a perfect example of a large group of people who are largely unvaccinated. And there's no we can't find an autistic kid who was unvaccinated. It's very, very rare in the Amish community, very, very rare. You won't find kids with ADD, with autoimmune disease, with panda pans, with epilepsy. You just don't find any of these chronic diseases in the Amish. And the US government has been studying the Amish for decades, but there's never been a report out to the public. The reason, of course, is it would show that, if you don't follow our guidelines, you're going to end up healthier. That's why there's no report after decades of studying the Amish. There's no report because the report would be devastating to the narrative. It would show that the CDC has been harming the public for decades and saying nothing and burying all the data.
Well, apparently there's no autism in the Amish community. There's no chronic illness altogether in the Amish community because they don't eat like us. They don't do anything like us. Mostly everything they do is mostly organic. They've built it by hand and they have grown and planted it themselves. So they don't have autism, they don't have ADHD, they don't have epilepsy, they don't have sickle cell or none of that, according to them. So what is causing autism with us out here? I'm still dying to know what the answer is. But let's run to the comment section and see what people have to say, because there was no reaction on that, what he said. But let's run to the comment section. First commenter says, the Amish aren't being fed the poison that the government is feeding us. Did you check the labels on the stuff we're eating? Child, it don't even match the labels in Canada or the labels in Europe. It's like two totally different things, but it's the same name. Just check the ketchup bottle from Canada, the one from Europe, and the one from the US. The list on the US is this long. Canada is this long. Europe is this long. Yeah. Next commenter says, not to mention the 27 boosters that they've insisted you get after the vax. Care to comment on that? Next commenter says, I used to laugh at them, but now I want to be them. Because yeah, now we're sitting here with all these illnesses and they're just living their life, riding by on their horse and selling their organic fruits and vegetables and eating healthy as ever while we're here. Not that we can't eat healthier, but what are we eating? How do we know what's in there? Next commenter says, it's the vax. Children are taking that ish, goes right through the brain-blood barrier. Wake up. Well, until there's definite proof, I can't comment on that, so that's allegedly. Next commenter says, either you can't find one or it's very rare. I guess you're trying to say which one is it. But when I Google this, they can't find one. I hate this sloppy BS. Expert talk like kids who didn't research for their research papers. I get that, but I think he's trying to say they couldn't find one. Next commenter says, if I knew what I know now, absolutely my children would have not gotten any. The high levels of toxins we blindly trusted until that COVID-ish. No thanks. If you would like to follow this content creator, this is their TikTok page and handle. Go on over there, give them a follow, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about this video. Do you think vaccine causes autism or not? Catch you in the next one. Bye.